Barack Obama, the 44th President of the United States, is no stranger to the political spotlight. Even after leaving office, his voice continues to resonate with a sense of clarity, purpose, and a biting critique of his political rivals, none more scathing than his recent attacks on former President Donald Trump. In a fiery campaign speech, Obama took direct aim at Trump's controversial antics, including the audacious attempt to sell a Trump Bible, a move so surreal that it could be mistaken for a parody sketch on Saturday Night Live. But this wasn't satire. This was Trump's real-life attempt to merge religion with politics in a self-serving stunt. As if that wasn't enough, Obama delved deep into the heart of Trump's chaotic presidency, dissecting his failures with a surgeon's precision. The speech was a masterpiece of rhetoric, witty, incisive, and damning, hitting on key points like Trump's infamous all-caps Twitter rants, his economic claims, and the terrifying reality of a former president who was willing to endanger his own vice president. Obama's words didn't just expose Trump's Bible ploy. They laid bare the deeply troubling tendencies of a man who seems to value power and profit above all else. This video will explore Obama's brilliant speech, analyzing his most powerful lines, how he dismantled Trump's claims, and why this speech could be a game-changer in the current political landscape. We'll also examine the broader implications of Trump's actions, from his Bible-selling scheme to his dangerous rhetoric, and how Obama's critique offers a much-needed counter-narrative in a time of political division. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. We're on the road to reaching 1,000 subscribers, but we can't do it without you. So if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe right now. And if you're already subscribed, give this video a thumbs up and leave a comment to let me know your thoughts. All right, let's dive right into it. 1. The Trump Bible, a new low in political grifting. Obama didn't waste any time addressing one of the most outrageous aspects of Trump's post-presidency, the infamous Trump Bible. In a move that could only come from Trump's playbook, he reportedly wanted his supporters to buy a Bible with his name emblazoned on it, right next to the likes of Matthew and Luke. Obama's incredulous tone set the stage for what would become a verbal takedown of Trump's shameless commercialization of faith. "You could not make this stuff up," Obama said, his disbelief mirrored by the audience's reaction. If you saw it on Saturday Night Live, you'd think, no, that's too far-fetched. But no, he's actually doing it. For many Americans, religion holds a deep, personal meaning. To see Trump's attempt to cash in on that faith was a bridge too far, even for someone who has been known for pushing the limits of ethical behavior. The very notion of a Trump Bible speaks to a broader problem with Trump's approach to leadership, his tendency to see every situation, even sacred ones, as an opportunity for personal gain. Obama framed this Bible scam as a microcosm of Trump's entire presidency, an egocentric endeavor built on branding, money, and manipulation. The former president's critique was both sharp and insightful, positioning Trump as a man who had not just lost touch with decency, but with reality itself. Obama's words here weren't just about a Bible. They were about a larger truth, one that highlighted how Trump continues to exploit his supporters long after his time in office. 2. Obama's shredding of Trump's Twitter tantrums. Moving from the absurdity of the Trump Bible, Obama tackled another hallmark of the Trump presidency, his infamous Twitter meltdowns. While the world watched Trump's unfiltered stream of consciousness unfold in all caps on social media, Obama turned these rants into comedic fodder, drawing laughs while delivering a serious message about Trump's instability. I've said it before and I'll say it again. Donald Trump is a 78-year-old billionaire who has not stopped whining about his problems since he came down that golden escalator 9 years ago, Obama quipped, referring to Trump's campaign announcement at Trump Tower. We've all seen the tweets in all caps, the ranting and raving, the crazy conspiracy theories, and 2-hour speeches that are just word salad. In likening Trump's speeches to Fidel Castro's infamous marathon addresses, Obama cut to the heart of the issue. Trump's inability to focus on coherent policy, his constant need for attention, and his obsession with personal grievances has overshadowed meaningful governance. Obama's comparison here was a masterstroke, not only evoking the image of a dictator, but also portraying Trump as an unstable leader who would rather rage than lead. The laughter that followed Obama's comments wasn't just about Trump's erratic behavior. It was a release for many Americans who had felt trapped in the chaos of Trump's presidency. Obama's remarks provided both levity and validation, confirming what many had long suspected: that Trump's outbursts were not the actions of a competent leader, but of someone unfit to hold office. 3. The economy. Obama sets the record straight. One of Trump's favorite talking points has always been the economy. From the campaign trail to his time in office, Trump repeatedly claimed credit for the economic boom. But Obama wasn't having it. In his speech, the former president reminded the audience of the reality. Trump inherited an economy that was already thriving, thanks to the groundwork laid by Obama and his administration. Some people think, well, I remember that economy being pretty good when Trump came in, Obama said, addressing the misconception head-on. Yeah, it was pretty good because it was my economy. We had 75 straight months of job growth that I handed over to him. This was a pivotal moment in the speech. Obama's clear and factual rebuttal of Trump's economic claims dismantled one of the key narratives Trump had used to boost his image. For years, Trump had taken credit for economic gains that were set in motion long before he took office. Obama's assertion wasn't just a defense of his legacy. It was a fact check that exposed Trump's self-aggrandizement as little more than hot air. But Obama didn't stop there. He went on to remind the audience of the mess he had inherited from the previous Republican administration and how it took years of hard work to dig the country out of the Great Recession. I spent 8 years cleaning up the mess that Republicans left me, Obama said, his frustration evident. Trump didn't build that economy. I did. Obama's takedown of Trump's economic legacy wasn't just about setting the record straight. It was about accountability. Trump's penchant for taking credit where none is due and deflecting blame when things go wrong is a recurring theme, and Obama's speech highlighted just how dangerous this kind of leadership can be. 4. Trump's betrayal of his own vice president. In perhaps the most chilling part of his speech, Obama turned to the January 6th insurrection and Trump's failure to protect his own vice president, Mike Pence. Obama's critique was simple yet devastating. If Trump didn't care about the safety of his own second-in-command, how could anyone believe he cared about the American people? If Donald Trump doesn't care that a mob might attack his own vice president, do you think he cares about you? Obama asked, his voice rising as he called out the former president's shocking lack of leadership. This question cut straight to the heart of Trump's character, or lack thereof. Obama's rhetorical flair here was evident. He painted a picture of a man so consumed by his own self-interest that he was willing to let his vice president, who had served him loyally, face the fury of a violent mob. The implications were clear. If Trump could betray Pence, no one was safe. Obama's words were a powerful reminder of just how close the country came to a full-blown constitutional crisis. By framing Trump's actions in personal terms, through the lens of Pence's near-death experience, Obama reminded Americans of the stakes involved in allowing Trump anywhere near the White House again. 5. The real strength of leadership. In contrast to Trump's bluster and bravado, Obama took time to define what real leadership looks like. Some men seem to think Trump's behavior, the bullying, the name-calling, is a sign of strength, Obama said, shaking his head in disbelief. But real strength isn't about putting people down. Real strength is about lifting people up. This line was a defining moment in the speech, drawing a sharp contrast between Obama's vision of leadership and Trump's. While Trump often touted himself as a strongman figure, Obama reminded the audience that true strength lies in humility, responsibility, and compassion, qualities that Trump has consistently failed to demonstrate. Obama's words here resonated on a deeper level, especially as he spoke about the importance of setting a good example for the next generation. "That's what we should want for our daughters and our sons," he said, his voice filled with conviction. A president who takes responsibility for their actions, tells the truth, and stands up for those who can't always stand up for themselves. It was a message that transcended politics. Obama's vision of leadership wasn't just about winning elections. It was about shaping the kind of country we want to live in, a country where integrity, empathy, and accountability are valued above power and profit. 6. Trump's lies and manipulation in crisis. In a powerful conclusion, Obama tackled Trump's most dangerous trait, his willingness to lie, even in the face of national disasters. Referring to Trump's false claims about the Biden administration withholding aid from Republican areas after natural disasters, Obama didn't hold back. "Donald Trump just made the stuff up," Obama said, his frustration palpable. Everybody knew it wasn't true. Even local Republicans said it wasn't true. But Trump never let that stop him. Obama's point was clear. Trump's lies aren't just harmless fabrications. They have real consequences, especially when they're about life and death issues like natural disasters or the pandemic. His ability to manipulate the truth has sown division and mistrust, making it harder for Americans to come together and solve the nation's problems. Obama ended his speech with a call to action, urging Americans to reject the politics of fear and division and instead embrace a future built on hope and shared responsibility. "We've been through tough times before," Obama said, his voice filled with resolve. "But we've always come through stronger on the other side. If we stand together now, we can do it again." Obama's campaign speech was more than just a critique of Trump. It was a powerful reminder of what real leadership looks like. In dismantling Trump's Bible-selling scheme, his Twitter tirades, and his false economic claims, Obama exposed the deep flaws in Trump's character and presidency. But more than that, he offered a vision for the future, one where leaders take responsibility, tell the truth, and work to unite rather than divide. As the political landscape continues to shift, Obama's speech serves as both a warning and a call to action. The fight for America's soul isn't over, and Obama's words remind us all that the choice we make in the coming elections will determine the country's direction for years to come.